Hello, everybody, and don't worry, you're safe with us. Our stream will not cut out like us, and we're not late. I love this. Come on, lasses, can't wait to see you all again. Hello. Let's have a look. Who's here today? Hi, John. Lucy again has deadlines, so she's not with us. But Vic's trying to jump on, but she's at work, so she might come on a bit later. We don't know. We're all a mess, apart from us two, of course. We're just pros. Hi, Kieran. Hi, Alison and Marty. That's not T, John. Hello. Hi, Danny. Right. Let's get into it then. I can't even be asked talking about it. It was just shit. I don't know if it was just me. I feel like I'm really being pessimistic this season, but I just don't think we've Leeds have kicked off yet. I just don't think we've got started. I don't think how we've started the last couple of seasons since we've had Bielsa. I just think we can kick it up a notch because I don't know, we just seem really flat, and I know obviously Klitsch was out, Firpo was out with COVID and that, and obviously there was different changes in that, but I don't know, it just seems really flat to me. It just seems a bit chaotic and messy, and they're still obviously getting the possession and things like that, but I just felt like they kept losing the ball all the time. And
they really did keep losing the ball.
The passes were so bad. They just kept losing the ball. I know that they kept getting that. I thought they just got bullied off the ball so easy. I think they bullied us completely. And I know that a lot of it was to do that they were dirty. I mean, we were a little bit dirty as well. But I just think it's been the last 3 games as well. It's not just been this Burnley game. Hi. So, I thought it said Chris bitch. Hey, Joe. I just think it just doesn't seem like the Leeds United we know and love under Bielsa.
That's it. There just seems to be that lack of intensity that we always used to go with straight from the off, didn't we? It was all, as people used to say, it always be all a bit all gung ho, but the gung ho's is now an O, and it's just a bit I'm just it's like a car, trying to go, and it's just keeps going, keeps
I know what you mean.
Start.
It was just frustrating.
Ayling and Llorente especially stood out for me for being absolutely shocking.
And
the way they kept losing the ball. I kept thinking every time Llorente was in the ball, I was go run with it, just run with it.
Yeah,
you've got space, just run, just don't. And then Rodrigo at one point,
I know,
was on the ball for 4, 5, 6 seconds, thinking, who am I going to pass it to? Who am I going to pass it to? There's 3 other players in front of you can pass it to.
Jesus. The team talk. Who am I going to pass it to? Who am I going to... Wake up, Lorraine! Wake up, Rodrigo! Who am I going to pass it to? That's why I'm our players! Oh my god, I just love that. Just really sarcastic talking. I don't know. What other players are there? Oh dear. But yes. Let's take some of your comments. Yeah, Burnley was awful as well. So it just we haven't played well. once, yeah. And it's not even like you say, we can pick out some players, but I just think the overall performance has just been shocking. Like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, someone mentioned here about, we've got a lot of comments. I'm not used to this. Yeah, these are the games we need to be picking up points from. They are. Yeah, we smashed them 4-0 last season at their place. So, you know, yeah, I was screaming. I was proper. It was quite funny actually. I was proper ranting in the stands, and I was like, if we don't sign any players, this is going to be a long ass season. It's just going to drag so much. And then I was like, I can't see how we're going to score. I felt like it at the Everton game. I just felt like I can't see how we're going to score. And it's good that I think both Everton and Burnley game, it's good that we've nicked a point, because I just don't feel like, I think Everton, we deserved it a little bit more. But I think Burnley, we just didn't really deserve it. And although Burnley were just as bad, but I just kept screaming. And then literally as soon as I was like, I can't see a score, and they just went and scored, and I was like, that shut me up.
Literally, I said on the watch along, as soon as they scored, I thought, I can't see us getting back into this.
Yeah.
I thought we've rode our luck quite a bit leading up to it, because they did seem the likeliest to have scored.
Yeah.
And I was just like, as soon as they did, I thought, we stand no Ellen chance of getting back into this. Just because of the way we were playing, we were losing the ball all the time. Yeah. We just weren't stringing any passes together, and I was like getting more frustrated. And in a weird way, I was so relieved to see 𝘽𝙬 come on, because I just thought the type of player he is, I thought he's going to even bring some creativity and a little bit of pace, you know, to try and just trying to up the tempo of the game. And he was the one with the assist, wasn't he, for Bamford? So, and I'm glad that Bamford. Yeah.
Can I just quickly jump in on this? So at least he stormed off this time pass. Yes, but Jack didn't. He stormed off because he was really annoyed. I'm not even joking. I'm having to just take it in turns each week who's going to see the goals or not. Because as soon as one of us walks out, basically Everton game, I went for a wee. Yes, a wee. Despite what they said. And then this. It was just so funny, because when I was in the toilet, like in the Everton game, and it was like, I just heard everyone go, "Go on!" and then, yeah, and I was like, "Thanks, guys." I just feel like the whole roof was going to come in, but it felt like everyone was cheering me on to have a toilet. But yeah, and then Jack went out this time, so he didn't see the goal either. Yeah, but yeah, I thought 𝘽𝙬, I agree with you and this comment. I think 𝘽𝙬 completely changed the game when he came on, and which was a relief, because I kept thinking, like, looking at the bench, going, I don't fancy.
It wasn't inspiring, was it? It wasn't. It didn't create any inspiration whatsoever. I was like thinking, it just makes you feel a bit deflated when you look at the bench and you think, like, when we got off this.
You used to have like Pablo Hernandez, who they will come on and be creative. We have not replaced Pablo, and it's really, I just think, and
the only person I thought that was going to come on was Forshaw.
Yeah,
because I thought he could have done something.
Warming up as well, wasn't he? Yeah. So and I can't find the comment now, but someone mentioned about, is Alioski, was he the key? Because he was a big character. He was a massive character, as we know. He was a big shithouse. Did he get everyone pumped up? You know, we've seen him like shaking the thing coming out and that, and winding up the other players and stuff. Is he a big loss? Did we underestimate him? You know, yeah, we've got rocket feet now. Yeah, so a bit like 𝘽𝙬, where he's quick, but we need someone direct, and we've got someone direct now, which I'm really excited for. I can't take it seriously. Every time he calls him DJ.
I know. So are we gonna? So Chris, are we now gonna call like Click MK and? Jamie Shackleton, JS. Like, is that what we're doing now?
DJ. Like,
Yeah.
we've got a DJ. So for a DJ in the mix. Yeah, he is very hard to replace, and it's like we need that call you DH. That was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we're gone. We're just saying what's the root of why we're doing so bad at the minute. God, we can talk about it. What is with everyone telling me to move on these shows? Well, yeah. So let's have a look there. Who stood out for you? Was there anyone that you thought that showed a bit of spark?
There was one or two. I've just forgotten who.
I think Raphinha had a spark now and again, but I think he wasn't consistently good.
I'm trying to think now. Dallas, that's it. I said on the live stream Dallas, and then 10 minutes before the end of the game, he lost the ball, and I thought, I gave you credit there, and now you've just gone and ruined it.
See, I still don't even think Dallas. I don't think he was up to scratch. I just think they all look a bit.
But
off.
at least he didn't lose the ball.
Apart from that one.
Apart from that one time. Whereas like Aylin lost it about 100 million trillion times during the whole 90 minutes. Like, I thought at least he was a bit more consistent. KP, he stood out. I thought, to say that he didn't have his best game, I thought, well, what do you expect? Because he's basically trying to man midfield on his own. He's taking on 3 players at a time, all like consistently throughout the whole 90 minutes. Like, because the wing backs weren't helping him out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know how Raphinha ended up in a centre-back position to get the ball. So then I just got a bit confused with our system, really. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. I think, like, a few people here have put Strauch was the best player. I thought he lost the ball a lot. I thought he lost it a lot. And I thought as well that when he did get it, it would just go straight to them. Like, he weren't... He was just rushing in and trying to like get the ball, but not
like hot potato.
Yeah, it was just like going right, get the ball, but then it will go straight to their player. It was a bit like how Pontus Jansson used to be. Like, I just don't think he was skilled like he used to be. Maybe I'm just being too harsh here, but yeah, they did recently.
I just felt at a massive period of time it was like they were playing hot potato. Like, they didn't want the ball, they just kept giving the ball away, and it was really infuriating, and it was making it really hard to watch, especially when you're doing a watch along and you're trying to like be all positive and, you know, just chat about the game, and I'm like, oh yeah, so and so's on the ball, oh, we've given the ball away again. So and so's on the ball, oh, we've given the ball away again.
It was.
I was like, seriously.
Jack said to me in the match, and he was like, "Are you all right? You seem really like off." And like, this was like before half time, and I was like, "I'm just so fucked off." I said, I was like expecting us to come out fighting, and I thought after the last 2 games, I thought they would have fought harder to get a win. I thought I just expected, like, you know, 16 years we waited to come back into the Premier League, and obviously last season but the fans, I mean, this is the first time I've seen, and it's just been crap. It's not been like the 4-3 excitement Liverpool opening game last season.
Yeah, they haven't really put on the sort of spectacle that we all assumed would happen because they performed so well last season, and that does make you think, is it the fact that they performed so well because they didn't have the fans there and they didn't have that sort of outside pressure? I mean, I know they're used to playing in front of fans, but obviously playing in front of fans, it can have a psychological effect. And I don't know if it's just because they haven't been used to that over the past year. It's now trying to get used to it, if that makes sense.
I think as well what could be is that it's not the same team that we really got promoted with now. I think there are a lot that we've replaced. So is it the chemistry as well, like trying to get the chemistry going on it? I mean, I know that most of them played together last season, but like you said, you know, we've not you've got, what is it? Berardi's gone, Pablo's gone, Alioski's gone. Who else? Obviously Douglas and that. I think Costa's probably going to end up being loaned out. I don't know if anyone's heard any more on that. I have had deadline day on all day, but yeah.
I've got it on in the background now. Nothing's coming up.
And it could be this that we just worked out, we've been found out. But then they used to say that in Championship as well, and we still kicked on. But
I don't necessarily think that. I don't know. I would be inclined to partially agree and partially disagree, simply because of how we amended our play second half of the season. And that wasn't like, they didn't find us out then. I think we're just still getting used to the Premier League, basically. That, like, it's just getting used to the physicality of it all, and just working out what system works well, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, just because one system worked well against Burnley last season though it's the same team, doesn't necessarily mean that the same system is going to work.
I think as well,
this season.
I think we're always, like, we saw it when we got promoted and we saw it last season. Towards the end of the season, I think we just get really good. Like, there's not that pressure on us. Like, if there's either we've already, because we already got promoted, then we just absolutely hammered the rest of the teams. Last season, we weren't fighting we weren't relegated. We weren't really, nothing to fight for. So that pressure was off, and I thought we played really, really well. And I thought we hammered teams towards the end of the season as well. So, yeah. I forgot what else I was going to say that you said. You said something and I was like, yeah, but I can't remember now. Yeah, I just really want us having that fighting spirit back in the Liverpool game. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. This is it. We might get to see it. I don't know. I'm still, because the thing is, I could understand, like, people's expectations, I think, went a bit OTT towards the end of last season. They thought, we were amazing, and next season we're going to challenge Europe. I was like, I don't think we're going to challenge Europe. We might even finish lower than we actually finished this, like, last season. But to say that we've got 2 points currently, this point last season we had 6.
Well, this is why I've been so disappointed this season as well. Is the fact that we ended on a really good high, and then in my head I was like, right now, that was without having a pre-season, that was bringing in players that haven't really clicked in yet, and everyone was injured and things like that. And I thought, right, so now this season we're going to improve on last season. We're going to get better players in again, and we're just going to improve on the squad and that. But it hasn't happened like that. And I think that's what's made it even more disappointing. I think we didn't have any expectations last season because we thought we're going to just get spanked. It's Premier League. And we kept going, is this player up for the Premier League? Is this player going to be up for the Premier League? And blah, blah, blah. But this season we've had that, well, we know that they are up for the Premier League because, they did really well. Especially like the likes of Dallas. He was a big, I think, question, like, will he play well in the Premier League? And then he came and he absolutely smashed last season, and he smashed it no matter what position he was in. So then we expect it this, and even more so this season. And I just think collectively they've all been a bit meh. I
don't see. The thing is, collectively, obviously the first 3 games they have been a bit meh. But I don't know. Is it the fact that it's now mentally sort of taking its toll, like the fact that because there was no fans, there were no like I say, there was no like pressure, like psychologically in a way, and like you say, the new to Premier League, we're just going to go for it, we're just going to play our way, we're just going to do that. And then towards the end of the season, we realised if we don't change our way slightly, we are literally going to continue being spanked. And Bielsa knew that, and he changed that. But I think now that the fans are back and they've had such a good season last season. I think maybe psychologically they're putting more pressure on themselves.
Yeah.
Because they realise the fans are now back in.
Yeah.
They've got expectations.
Yeah.
They're trying to live up to the fans' expectations.
Yeah.
And they're putting their own expectations on themselves. And it's just a bit, maybe that's why we're getting, because they're just putting too much pressure on themselves.
Yeah, and football is like 90% mentality. I think it's all about mentality, sometimes over ability, and it's just, yeah, a really good point there. They've put in them pressure on themselves, because we've seen them, you know, cave in. I think pressure got to us, you know, when it was Derby in the playoffs and things like that. I think we've seen that team, we know that they could feel that pressure as well.
Yeah.
This comment here, we've had a tough start realistically. I think we did last season though, and we played well. But I think the difference is this season is the fact that we got an absolute spanking against Man United, that it's put a downer on everything. I think the way we came out when we played Liverpool and we had the 4-3 and everyone was like, oh, we deserved to at least have a draw. Yeah. We didn't. In the Man United game, we didn't. We all know that it was just a really bad game for us. And then to have that hard team and then to be absolutely pissed all over us, and then I think that was maybe they need that morale again, don't they? And they need that team spirit up again.
Yeah, and Chris in the comments puts a good point, the fact that we had Fulham and Sheffield United after Liverpool, so that sort of gave us a bit of a
I think Burnley, I guess Burnley were in the Premier League and have been in Premier League, for a while, and, you know, not to underestimate them in that way, but I just thought that Burnley would have been an easy one. And I think in our prediction videos, us all saying 3-0 and 2-0 and things like that. I think, don't even try and deny that we all thought Burnley would have been an easy game.
Oh, of course. I'm not even going to deny that at all. But yeah, I mean, obviously, out of them 3 games of Manchester United, Everton, and Burnley, did I think we'd get 3 points off Burnley? Of course, I think that, but it just proves that even though we think it's winnable because it is Burnley, that you can't underestimate anyone in the Premier League. Like you literally can't, because even the likes of Burnley can actually get results. I mean, they haven't been in the Premier League for this long for no reason at all. Do you know what I mean? And I just think that maybe they've, and I don't know, maybe they've done more homework than, I mean, I know more research. Not to, like, maybe Sean Dyche has drilled literally all of Bielsa's systems that could be played last season, and told to expect this and to be a bit more physical. And that's why, the thing is, I just didn't like that at all. I mean, I know it was going to be a physical game. It's basically a Lancashire versus Yorkshire derby, isn't it? Like, you're always going to get a scrappy game. But the fact that the ref was because even the interviewer said that to Paddy Bamford, like, the ref has basically been told to be more lenient. And I thought, I get it.
Yeah, they've changed the rules,
but not that lenient.
Yeah, not like when...
not like you can take...
jiu-jitsu, like he said.
Yeah, exactly. Not like freaking Barnes can take out freaking Dallas and just get yellow carded for that. And then he does... And then he leaves something on Calvin Phillips and not get a yellow card for that, when... If that was
really annoying me, that thing on Calvin Phillips.
Stroik got a yellow card. Stroik got yellow carded, didn't he, for something that Barnes did on Phillips? And I'm just like, wait a second. Like, if you're going to give him a yellow card, give Barnes a yellow card and send him off.
Yeah.
At least be consistent.
Yeah. You need to be consistent, and like Bamford's comment just made me laugh when it was like jiu-jitsu. He just did some jiu-jitsu. I'm gonna get Rhiannon doing jiu-jitsu. But yeah, I hope. So yeah, I am. Are you happy with the Daniel James signing?
Do you know what? At first, I was a bit on the fence. I was a bit like, meh, kind of thing. But now that he's signed, I'm proper buzzing.
I am. And do you know what?
Proper buzzing.
I think the only doubt was the fact that it was coming from them. I was like, oh my God, like literally a couple of weeks ago, we were saying you're too shit to play.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is all good. But yeah.
Maybe
and then
we should carry that on.
Yeah, Messi, you're too shit to play. I like that thought. Yeah. I think we like jinxing
Reverse
things.
Psychology.
Like, at Burnley, they were singing it to like Chris Wood as well. Right. Yeah. It has been years since Wood has obviously played for us, and it still annoys me when people call him Woods. His name is not Woods. They had people shouting like, fuck off, Woods. I'm like, it's Wood. It used to annoy me back then and annoys me now. But yeah, no, like everyone was like saying you're too shit to play for Leeds and that, and then it goes and scores, and I'm like, why would you do that? But yeah, yeah, I'm really excited for Daniel James. Let us know in the comments if you are or not. But I just think we need someone direct. We really, really do. I think that's why I love Raphinha so much, because he's so direct. I think it's the thing that I don't like picking out players, but it's the thing that frustrates me about Costa is that he's not. And like, he gets up there and then he just don't know what to do with the ball. He looks lost, or he just doesn't take them on. I just don't know where the Costa against Fulham at the beginning of last season went. Yeah. Well, just how he was in Championship and how him, and it was same with Douglas. I was so excited with him and Douglas coming because how well they played before. And I guess that's why they got rid of him, because they weren't ready for Premier League. And yeah, so if you're going to slag someone, get their name right. Yeah, crying out for that creative centre mid. I think we're all wanting that. It doesn't look like we're going to sign anyone else. Are you happy with the cost? I think they're saying it's going to be about 25 million with add-ons. Yeah, I don't have any issue with that, especially with the current market as it is. Yeah, we all know that it's kind of overinflated on all players across the board. We all know. But we all know Ben White was never worth 50 million. And same with Grealish. I don't think it's worth what he went for either. Like you say, over. I just think it's not that much. Considering we normally do bargains. I think we've got that money to spend. I think it's nice that we're finally spending a bit more money, and just to prove that we're not skint like everyone else says we are. I'm not surprised, because Rhiannon alone has spent God knows how much on the shirts. Every day I get a text off Rhiannon like, I'm now skint. I should not have spent that much on Leeds. I've just brought something else from Leeds 2 minutes later. I really should. God damn it, that Kalana. Kalana's got me again, whatever it is. Of course. Yeah, Kalana. Maybe we can pay players with that. Kalana, Jesus, Kalana. I've seen clips of Daniel James tracking back like a lunatic. Beelzebub will love him. Yeah, everything screams like Beelzebub about him. Don't they? Yeah, and I like how I like the discussion at the moment of how he's going to slot in. So you'll have Dan James on the right, you have Jack Harrison on the left, and then Raphinha as the 10. And I just think with Bamford, it look beautiful. Just front four, attacking. Yeah. Even if it's still Raphinha and Harrison, it's just nice to have someone come off the bench that's good. that's good. And just like we've mentioned before, the bench just does not fill me with confidence at the minute. I look at the bench and just think, yeah, just I mean, maybe I'm being a bit harsh. I think, you know, Somerville, Cresswell, and that could be good. Like Forshaw. I just think maybe we just need to give him some more times.
No, I agree. I think we should hear feedback. I'll just unplug this.
Totally agree. I can still hear feedback.
The first time I didn't hear feedback. Now I'm hearing feedback.
Can you hear? Is it feedbacking now? No, that's fine.
No, that's fine. Just turn my volume down a bit. There we go. It might be it.
I think, yeah, because quite a few people were like, "Oh, give Somerville and that a chance," and I'd totally be open for it, but during the right game, I think, because it's a massive step between under 23s and Premier League.
Yeah.
So, as much as I'd want to see them, and I think they'd play well, I just feel that
games.
Yeah, exactly. I just think if they're going to play against, say, Manchester City or maybe Chelsea, I just feel that they'd get bullied off the ball.
Yeah.
I just feel like they need some experience against more higher skilled teams. So obviously not against other under 23s, like say a cup game, maybe against a championship team, and just start building that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be good to see. I don't know. It'll be nice if Bielsa used them against Fulham.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
I mean, just see how they fare. You know, just fare against them, and then if they fare well, then bring them into a Premier League game, like say against maybe Palace or you know, someone along them lines that aren't a top team.
Yeah, I mean, even like you could say the Crew game, it was like I know like we was all over them and I think we played really well, but it's like last 10 minutes until we got a goal. So yeah, I think Daniel James brings us that little bit more experience. You know, he's been at Man United. Maybe he can tell us some secrets how, you know, how to beat it.
Tactics.
Yeah. I hope he put a spell on him or something like just before he left. Yeah, just like, but it's nice as well in that interview Daniel James said about you know, he's played with Roberts in the internationals, and who else has he played with? Who else did he say? My mind's gone blank. I can't even think. But yeah, at least he's like sort of. Oh, he said like Liam Cooper's been texting him and stuff like that as well. So that's really nice. Hopefully he gets like a nice big welcome into. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm really bad multitasker. I should be a man. Just is there anything else you wanna add on? I think we've covered everything. I think maybe we haven't really spoke about Meslier.
I thought he had a great performance. I thought it was just a bit unlucky with how we conceded because it came off his glove, didn't it? And it kind of bounced over his leg and went into the back of the net. I thought that was pretty unlucky. But apart from
goals were a bit shit, weren't they? Bit scrappy goals.
What do you think with us conceding shite goals?
Yeah.
I was thinking, like the Everton ones were absolute.
Yeah,
shite.
they were as well. Yeah.
But yeah, but I thought he had a pretty decent performance. Did some cracking saves. Just typical Meslier standard, really.
Come on, what? Give me some positives, Gail. Come on, give me some positives. I need to feel better. Like I'm really doubtful going into the Liverpool game. I think that I think we've got international break at the right time. I hope Bielsa does one of his speeches that he's done before and gets them all rallied up. Lucas Radovi's good signing. So we'll bring on some off the pitch stuff. I haven't actually got much for you I've just been a bit scatty the last couple of days because Charlotte's been away at her grandma, so I think I've just been drunk most of the weekend and forgotten my responsibilities. But Rhiannon kindly sent some stuff over this morning. Well, about an hour ago.
I was going to say, well, I think
so I thought these were so cute. Well, we'll do Rafinha first. So one positive, then we'll look at a positive here. Can you see that? All right, yeah. Rhiannon, can you see that?
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah. Just what he does when he just absolutely, it's just naughty, isn't it? But what was it he said that he? What was it? Ďež said that he like fell over or something. It's like no, he just got absolutely schooled. And then this is just really cute. I need to put the sound on for this one.
Oh, the happy dog. Oh, just a happy dog. Happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just
it's just so wholesome.
Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just a look at that. Happy.
Oh, he's so cute. If anyone hasn't seen like Leeds' TikTok, they just it's Jack who does the TikTok, and he's just absolutely brilliant on there. He's the new digital Wilson.
Everyone absolutely roasts everyone.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you saw it. Hang on, let me just get this up. We've got our community page. I'll put it up on there. Because obviously I don't know if anyone's noticed, but Ronaldo's gone to Man United, if anyone didn't know.
I was going to mention that. I mentioned that about 10 minutes ago, saying, has it actually officially been announced before, like 10 minutes ago?
Gary Kelly, come get me, Gaffer. There's a year left in Kelly versus Ronaldo too. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. Come on Leeds Sunday. Yeah. I think we'd all be delighted to have him back. Cheeky shit when Testament. I don't even have a comeback for that. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been a pleasure again. And well, actually, before we go, we've got a few things. So there's this game called Have you opened your new pack today?
Oh no, actually, I need to open my pack.
So it's called hang on. Right. It's called Ultimate Fan, right? It's in the description below. And so this is what it's like. And it's basically, them cards that you get when you open the packs of cards and all the stickers and everything like that. What's that face for? We're meant to be selling this, Rhiannon.
I've got Harry Maguire. Got Chris Wood.
No. Oh my God.
Jesus. I've got bloody Brighton as my team.
I've got Man United as my team. But I guess it's better than Brentford. At least I'll get some points. I've got a few Man United players, and then I got Tyler Roberts. I've had the golden boot on Tyler Roberts, like he's gonna score.
I've got golden boot on Eddie Nketiah, just because he used to play for Leeds.
Yeah, I liked him. But yeah, so basically, you get to choose your team. So you get a team. I'm gonna change, and then you get like all your players. basically you get a pack every Tuesday, and you open your pack like Rhiannon's just done, and you get players, and then you can swap them in and out of your team, and then you get points depending on what you've done, and then you get like you get a chance to win money. Even if you're like 300th in the league, you still get money. So yeah, it's really good. Check it out. It's completely free. Obviously, if you want more packs, you can have their subscription and whatnot. Yeah, you can pay silver and gold to get more packs and that if you want more of a chance to winning money and that. But yeah,
because the silver and gold packs, even though the reason why because you have to pay for it is because you get better players in it, I suppose.
Yeah, you're guaranteed to get good players with it. Yeah,
more gold and silver players, because like for example, like I've got Reece James, which is a gold player, and like Harry Maguire, that's a gold player. But in your free pack, you always get one gold player, don't you? And then you get 2 silver players and then just standard players. But yeah, you can pair, and then it gives you more chance of getting gold players and silver players.
And getting more and more points. So you get points on the team, and then you get points on like the on all of the players and everything like that. But yeah, check that out. But yeah, that's all from us today.
So Tash, 3 Peaks.
Donate to 3 Peaks.
We're gonna die.
I still haven't even got my walking boots, right? I'm the laziest person ever. Right, Rhiannon will tell you. I will literally hold a wee in for about an hour just because I can't even be bothered to go into the toilet. It's just like there. Like I am the most laziest person ever. So please, if you want to see me die up a mountain, donate below. And then what else to say? Just subscribe, all that, like, share if you like this video, and thank you so much for all your support. There's been absolutely tons of comments. I've been trying to get through them. Yeah, I do struggle. I struggle just walking. But yeah, thank you all for joining, and hopefully we get we'll be on next week to predict like Liverpool, talk about the Liverpool game. We normally do review, so that's going to be our like proper first preview. We'll go through it and hopefully talk about these 3 or 4 players we're going to get in the last couple of hours.
Centimetre.
So night everyone, enjoy your night. Bye.